Hello, it's November 2021, and I'm going to be going over some topics that I've already highlighted in recent videos and discussed extensively over the years. And it has to tie in with, for example, the social justice warrior, the social justice mindset, social justice period, the people who adhere to that. Now, there's many different kinds of social justice. Pick a topic and there you have it. And I'm just going to segue for a moment. I've also talked about, for example, Libet, Wagner. Is there really free choice, free will? And I've really emphasized the studies made famous by Julia Shaw, implanting false memories. That's pretty fascinating how easy it is to do so. I've highlighted a lot of different things over the years and even recently with regards to all these things. And what I would like to do is really drive home the point on what people in the world today are dealing with. Now, take for example worldwide current events. There's a huge divide, two camps, and each camp is fragmented with different social justice mindsets. And one camp, for example, that's not going along with the official narrative, for example, they're looking at the other camp going, why can't you people see the facts, the truth? And I've said before, you're never going to wake up or change the minds of either side. All you can do is support those that are on your side and hopefully support them that they don't take the easy way out. But I digress. So we're looking at these other people, for example, that you can have it right in front of them and they'll do all the mental gymnastics. Talked about cognitive dissonance, cognitive blindness. Talked about all these different things. Now, what I'm about to get into here ties into with worldwide current events. Now, a lot of people, for example, are seeking some sort of remedies through official means, which is fine. Okay, I'm not telling people what to say, think, or do, nor am I implying or suggesting anything. Just, this is what you're up against. So imagine, if you will, that social justice mindset, we'll call it as a descriptive. People who are blind, who can't see the facts, the truth. Now you apply that, for example, to a police officer. And I'm not picking on the professions that I'm going to be using as an example here. I'm just saying. And just going to segue for a moment that every profession, every group, everyone draws from the same human gene pool. And if the percentage is high or higher of, say, people who are willfully blind or whatever, then that's going to reflect everywhere else. But taking the example of police officer engaging someone. Now, I want to tie this into with what happened to me on May 4th, 2013, the two former officers. Now, I'm setting aside any deliberate, quote unquote, willful blindness or cognitive dissonance or whatever, okay? When something is deliberate, there's a mission, there's an agenda, okay? Setting that aside for a moment, but that also plays a role in all this. When you have people that can't see the facts and the truth and you put them in a position where they can greatly influence someone's life, that's a problem. The same applies with lawyers. You still have that. If you have a social justice mindset lawyer, same thing. Judges, not exempt from having a social justice mindset. And we see this really big with family courts when you have, they can't see the facts, the truth in front of them. And they create the imbalance, say, for example, in family court. See this in criminal court, innocent people being convicted all the time. List goes on. Politics, the same thing. You have a politician who has the social justice mindset, who can't see the facts in front of them. They're not even living in the same, they're in their own reality. Living the reality that we all share. And they're making decisions, even policies, laws maybe, whatever. You really have to think about this. Now, a lot of people are seeking remedies through official means. For example, with current worldwide events. The problem is, again, when you're dealing with the social justice mindset of these people in these positions of authority, what do you think is going to happen? Especially when they're openly supporting something. Now, where the real big problem is, for example, with current worldwide events and people who are not accepting the official narrative, is not only the social justice mindset with positions of authority, but the common person, their peers, their colleagues, their friends, family, whomever. There's a whole social justice movement, and I've said this since the beginning of last year, that what we're witnessing now is the biggest social justice movement known to us in history. It's worldwide, and it's really caused this divide. And again, regardless of which camp you're in, there's also social justice mindsets in there. So you may have common ground with someone, but now all of a sudden pineapple on pizza becomes an issue, and now you're no longer allies. Pineapple on pizza is just an example. So we are completely fractured as a species. There's no cohesion in small groups or large groups. And these things that are, regardless of what camp you're in, are tucked away. Things to think about. So if you're going to try to make a change in a system that has a monopoly on violence, really think about where you want to spend your resources, your time, and your efforts. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share.